Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael D'Angelo with Silence Media. How you all doing? Sorry about the lighting. I can't be fucked putting everything down and setting everything up, so I just want to do it raw. Um, you all like it raw, don't you? So, yeah, everything I say and do is based upon my opinion again, and the opinions of Silence Media, and I only do that for Facebook and wherever other platform I share it. So it is what it is. Um, Good to see that. Our muscle-bound brother is back on his feet and everything's well. Nothing wrong with him. Other than he's taking too many. You know, bro. If you, I'm not going to tell you what to do or anything, but you know, when I was doing all of that stuff, I was huge, and I I would supplement this. Raw meat does the same job, bro. Raw meat, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Bulk up on raw meat, potatoes, and shitloads of onions. Red onions are the best. Um, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Yeah, no. To everybody else out there, it's just good to see him anyway. Good to see that he's still his his little war didn't put his depression in anywhere, so it's good. It's good. Anyway, to Shubs, people go out there. Cheers, Shubs. I know he's a little bit different to what you're probably used to. And he calls out a lot of people, and I understand what he's doing. He's just trying to find his place. Um, and he has a huge heart, huge heart, and you want to share that love to him. You know, just share that love. Um, on YouTube, he's a good YouTuber, but he's also fair and just. You know, yeah, I know he goes off of, about sharing the receipts, sharing the receipts, and yada yada yada. Show us the receipts and all of that. And you know, I actually warned him a couple of months back about the Brian Tamaki stuff, and he said, "Oh, show me the receipts," and I didn't want to show him the receipts because um, everything I do and say is based upon my opinion. Um, the receipts I had, well, let's just say, here's the thing: the shit that Samantha Edwards did, 90% of that came from RNZ. It's not from her own shit, you know. So I can show you where I get the receipts. Well, I can tell you where I get the receipts, and you can go look it up yourself, you know. But New Zealand Data Archives is where I get all my intel. I'm not your slave. Go fucking look it up yourself. You can find everything from political to who's spinning bullshit. You know, 90% of what's been said about the politics now that you can find on New Zealand Data Archives. Um, to this data centers thing, look, what would you rather have? And this is a serious question. What would you rather have? Data centers in China, data centers in Dubai, data centers in America, or data centers in Karachi and Bombay, or New Zealand data centers in New Zealand. Now, these data centers aren't the sort of thing where you go in them and you go, oh, I want to buy this person's data or this person's data. So all your data is collected and stored into there. It's like memory. When you want to go back and find something, you jump on the cloud, right? Well, that cloud is actually stored somewhere. You all think it's just this invisible land. No, data is stored somewhere. And there's shitloads of data. Just about everything we do and say is now online. So therefore, that's data. When you type in a text chat on YouTube, that's data. When you do a video, that's data. This video here is data. Ding, 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 ding. It's got to be stored somewhere. All right? Think about it. People think long and hard. The dark web, however, is your shit. It's your shit that you lock up. It's your shit that you hide. Right? And but even that gets stored somewhere. Do you think it goes into La La Land? Huh? Come on, people, wake up, man. Really wake up. Seriously. A lot of people are acting dumb. I used to live in a country where people actually thought about things and did things based on their thinking. Now, they're just doing it and they're looking stupid. And saying that, I don't like the Greens. I can't stand the Greens. I really don't like Malcolm Davidson, a racist bitch. Um, Chloe Swarbrick, well, she did that stupid movie shit, and she wanted this and she wanted that, and she's an upclass fucking upstart little upchuck. And but I don't know. I got a sweet spot for Miss Paul. You know, Tamith is she's I don't know. She's got some fire in her belly. You know, and I think I think a lot of people are starting to listen to her, and I hope a lot of people are starting to listen to her because she does make sense. You can build the biggest jail you want and fill it, but what's going to happen when they get out? Christopher Luxon, I want to ask you a really dumb question. What happens when you keep slamming Māori and throwing them in jail? Sooner or later, they're going to come out and they're not going to like you. And what are they going to do? They ain't going to vote for you. They ain't going to vote for your party. You don't think of that, do you? You think, oh no, I'll just throw them all in jail and fuck it. There's nothing in jail for people. Sit on your ass, play chess, huh? Find out who the snitches are, go broomstick the bastard. That's all I got to do in jail. Big long wings of fucking jack shit. You want to build more of them. You know what we do? You know what? Well, when I was in prison, we worked our asses off. We worked our asses off. You didn't want to go back to jail. You wanted a cushy job outside, like the freezing works, somewhere hard and tiring, but you didn't want to go back to jail. Huh? What happened to New Zealand? Oh, that's right. We sold everything off to Asians and Indians. And yes, people, I'm saying it. I'm saying it hard because When did we stop caring about our own fucking country? The national office or the National Party doesn't care about New Zealand. It cares about its big business. And its big business, well, they can get up and relocate somewhere else. They don't give a flying fuck about New Zealand. They're making bank. Unilever made bank off COVID. Bank off the misfortune and death of our people. With Luxon in the seat. The Rank Group made bank off COVID. Nestle made bank off COVID. All of these people making fucking shitloads of money. And when I say bank, I'm talking about millions and billions of dollars in profit off the suffering of you, the people. They all made bank. When the fuck are you, the people, gonna wake up and realise these cunts don't give a fuck about New Zealand? Not one of these politicians out there. I can't really say that because Tamitha Paul, I know what she's up to, and I know that she's pink, but she's making sense at the moment. She's making sense, except for one thing. when she said her little spew in Parliament about the language, what language was she speaking? The same one that she says is a bastardized language, but it's her prominent language. It's the language she uses in Parliament. I don't see you getting up and doing full fucking speeches in Māori. Full dialect speeches in Māori. You're allowed to. In Parliament, you're allowed to because it's a national language. Sign language is a national language. Māori is a national language. So why did Tamitha get up and speak that whole spew in English? That doesn't make sense. Unless it's a distraction. And this is what I'm saying, people. All of these little politicians running around at the moment, they're making distraction after distraction after distraction to distract you from the real core. The Crown is corrupt. We now can prove it. Fauci lied. The New Zealand government, the New Zealand Crown followed Fauci. I'm Michael D'Angelo with Silence Media. Stay safe, be righteous, be well, be free. And if you're out there and you're doing your thing, be a little bit wise on it. Find the natural alternatives to what you're doing. Because loading yourself up on pharmaceutical drugs or vitamins may just not be a good thing in the end. And you want to prolong your life. You don't want it to shorten it. Trust me, I know. I've shortened my life a lot. It is what it is.